Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be playing with the new Nomad Ghost Town USA palette for the first time. We're going to be talking about reality TV and YouTube. We're just going to be like a chatty video. So I've been watching 90 Day Fiance I've been watching all the 90 Day Fiancés, but especially Last Resort. I did a video a couple weeks ago, but I've just been really busy and didn't do super well, so I've been kind of disappointed in that. But so we're on episode on Monday, which is gonna be tomorrow, will be episode 4, and oh my god, like the hot tub scene. Okay, so if you haven't seen the episodes, don't watch this. But the hot tub scene, I don't want to be seeing someone naked. Okay, like gross, and then like showing your boobs, like. But then they have this stupid fight where Ed wants to be macho and be like, I didn't call you a this, but I did call you a this, and I'm going to call you this again. But then I'm going to be mad that my girlfriend, or my fiance that we've broken up like literally 12 times, and I'm not joking, like literally 12 times. I'm going to complain that she wasn't there for me, and then we're going to have this fight. And then Jovi and Yara, like, I'm not saying I'm against alcohol, but like, I think it just really influences people to be bad sometimes. Like, if you want to be mad, cool. Like, not really cool, but like, you're going to go to a bar and drink someone else, and then you're going to literally come back to the hotel room. This is a hotel with other guests. This isn't just them. And you're going to scream at your wife and tell her to wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And that's cool. But then you're like hungover and you're like, it's too loud. Like, ow, hurting my ears. Like, ugh. So she's like, you're an alcoholic. You need to go to rehab. But then Angela, like, it's literally the Angela and the Ed show. Like, everyone else, like, whatever. Kelly and Molly's barely spoken at all, which we haven't even got into, like the whole incident with her daughter, the whole drama with her daughter. Also, she has 2 DUIs, which they've never talked about, but like, and then Ed literally acting like a child. Just because you're older, I don't think that means maturity at all. It's just a number. Literally, age is just a number. Like, you can be whatever age and be the most immature person in the world, and then you can be super young but also be mature. So I don't agree with that, but it's really frustrating when you see these 2 people who, first of all, Michael has never even been in the U.S. They've been waiting on the visa and everything. And then Ed is not even married. He's been married once, but like, he's not even, him and Liz are not even married, and they have been on the most episodes of all of the shows, like all the series. It's just ridiculous to me. Like, it's kind of frustrating. Now, I do like Angela, but I do think that's like, we're too old to be acting a certain way. Like, you want to judge everybody and say things about people, but then you get to act a certain way. Okay. And then Kalani and Asuelu, like, I did see her block him, but I'm like, you can always unblock, like, you know? And also, I feel like with cheating, like, I was actually watching Ultimatum, they were talking about hall passes, and I just do not like that. Like, if you guys want to have a marriage and stuff, like, power to you. But, like, if you're already having a crappy, like, your marriage is already crappy, your relationship's already crappy, I really don't think that makes it better. Like, tell me a situation where it has, but, I haven't seen that. Like, everything I've watched, like, Snapped and, like, True Crime, it makes it worse. Like, 2 people in the equation, bad. Add another, doesn't mean it's good. So, just, ugh. Ultimatum, I watched season 2. My husband and I finished it, and everybody got engaged. Sorry, just spoiled it for everybody. But I think the couple I was annoyed with the most was Antonio and Roxanne. I've never seen somebody be so just sickened by getting engaged. Like, I feel like most people are excited, and even like the guy, like, that's like their moment, or whoever's proposing, the woman or the man proposing, like, that's like your moment, like the most romantic moment probably, like, in your life. Maybe you get like pour your heart out, and you have this person be like, never thought I'd be here. Ugh, I'm getting so sick from being here. I don't even want to wear my ring. Like, which mostly I feel like people are excited to wear your ring. Like, yes, whatever, your ring is like, you know, I don't know. I feel like wearing your ring is like, you show it off proudly. You know, like, it's something that you look down on. It's supposed to make you happy, or it should make you happy. If it doesn't, like, I mean, we gotta talk. That's something you gotta think about. But it should make you happy. Like, it's something special. It's something that someone gave to you, or you guys picked out together, or you picked out, whatever. But like, it's supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to be a reminder, like, you know, of that person that you're with, the relationship you're with. Like, happy reminder of a happy time when you got married or when you got engaged or whatever. Like, not, nah, I don't want to wear it. And why do I need to wear it? Like, that's what I don't get. Like, she's not from a divorced family. I don't know what's happened in her past. Like, a lot of times, like, you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes or what's happened prior. But, like, her parents, like, they've been married for a long time. So I don't understand this, like, being against marriage kind of thing. I think it's become more popular with, like, millennials and everything where, like, not everybody's getting married, or people are getting married later, or having kids later, or not having kids. That we're seeing more and more of that. Get into this palette. Oh my god. I did not set my eyeshadow primer because I did another video. I did take pictures of this, so okay. But anyway, that's been on my mind. I had to get it out. Let me know your thoughts because I want to know, because I don't know a lot of people that watch these shows, so I want to use. I'm just excited for everything in this palette. Ugh. And like, look at that. Like, cool. This is a travel base brand. And everything has like I'll show you guys, like, look at this. Imprinted all of them. So cool. I want to use, I don't know how light they are or how dark they are. I mean, like, the bottom row, obviously there's some that are real dark. Let's do Stagecoach Mary, which I was actually with Nomad. They do like little hints and everything, and it's kind of cool. Stagecoach Mary was the first African American person to do like the postal service in the 1800s, and she looked like a badass. She carried guns of her, like, she looked like a badass. She was never married, never had kids. She had, I was looking it up, stagecoaches, when they did the postal system, they had like 2 to 6 horses, and they had to protect the mail. Like, it was a way bigger deal than it is now, and probably way harder, as well as, like, you know, being one of the first women. She was definitely the first African American, but I don't know about women, but still probably. But yeah, she looked like a bet. She looked like a patty. Look at that shade. Hope that makes you proud, girl. But yeah, I'm all about women empowerment. We've come a long effing way. We still got a long way to go. And then, God, that was really amazing. Like, blended super easily. Blending out, I'm using the Urban Decay brush that I got in the Metal Mania palette, which I need to still do that. That review is coming. Either it's coming up before this or after this. I don't know. Just time, girl. Just time, people. Time. And then I want to use a shade. Let's do Skinner's Saloon. That looks so cool. Ooh. You only need to do a dab, by the way. So I'm just patting and then, like, blending a little bit. This is what I've been doing, by the way, just using like 2 mats and sometimes more, but like just on an everyday basis. It just helps me not get too crazy and also get ready for work faster. This is a really, I don't have a glue like this. By the way, I am not the channel where if you want to hopefully be, I don't want to influence people. So with my channel, I don't want to like influence people to buy a bazillion things, because I'm not like a millionaire over here, okay? And even if I was, I don't think I'd spend it just on makeup. I've been honestly put off by a lot of YouTube. I miss the old YouTube where people were using like the same products over and over. Like, I miss like Makeup Geek days. Like, even like big influencers now, they used to use the same stuff over and over. It wasn't just about like the new and like, I don't know, it's just kind of annoying, honestly, for me now. Like, I feel like with makeup, it's all about like the new, and I don't like, I'm not saying everybody, but like a lot of people, like, I miss the days of the same eyeshadows, just different time than it is now. Like, I know it's because like people are posting like what people want to see, like, but that's not what I want to see personally. Like, I do like getting new makeup. I mean, there is something exciting, I feel like it's just being like a consumer, about getting like new products and stuff like that. But I also like pairing different palettes together. If I have, I mean, you don't have to, but like if you're getting a certain look, there is something fun by getting like that new stuff, but also just like shopping your stash. I was doing shop my stash videos, but they weren't doing as well, and I have not even gotten monetized. I want to, but it just hasn't happened yet. So All right, and then I'm gonna use the shade. By the way, this is way prettier in person. I mean, it's pretty online too, but like, there's something about getting a palette in person. You're like, oh my god, there's so many pretty shades. Just like one of those palettes, like I'm excited to just play with. Some palettes I'm like, oh, that shade kind of makes me nervous, or like I don't know about that shade. This shade, like, I feel like it's a really good neutral palette, but also like fun. Okay. I'm gonna try. Oh, I don't even know. Like, I'm excited. Just like, I don't even know where to get started. Let's do smoky quartz first. These feel amazing. By the way, I like their shimmers, but these definitely feel, well, it's me. I've only touched one, but that's a little for you. Nomad actually got me into the cool tones more. And then I want some green, okay? So we're gonna use Calico California. Okay, that feels really creamy. And that's actually like my birthstone on Perudo. My birthday was August 23rd, so I'm 31. And I'm not afraid to say it. And just be even more extra, I'm gonna do something in the inner part of my eyelid. Let's do, I'm hearing a lot about Quicksilver. Ooh, that feels so creamy. Oh my god. These do feel different, but I still like their other shimmers too, so kind of like a halo eye, but not really. Great, I'm doing my, so I just put on some eye cream. I like this Milani color corrector, but way too much comes out, like, at the same time. Like, look at that. I was just like a little bit, it just like literally runs out. I don't even know if it color corrects that great, but. All right, I just watched the full T-Spill and Jen Love's reviews, well, Jen reviews, or maybe it's just Jen Love anyway, but on Jaclyn Hill and the whole situation, I'm so over this crap, honestly. Like, it's really annoying, like, how, first of all, ungrateful I think people can be. You have all these opportunities, it's just so sad. And then, like, she posts on Reddit, first of all, I think that's really just a cop-out. Like, you're not willing to just post a video, even though you post other videos where you have add stuff, where you don't tell the full truth. Like, what's the point of like telling the truth when you're lying? That's what I don't understand. I mean, this is just like a regular question. Like, why do people lie? Like, why? It doesn't do anything. I think it, honestly, you dig a deeper hole. Like, I watch enough true crime that I'm like, does it ever help people to lie? Really? Does it? No. First of all, I feel like it's, honestly, it stresses out yourself. Like, you put more stress on your body, your mind, everything, and then also on other people. That's just on me. Like, it's easier to not dig a hole, especially on like social media where you can find out a lot of things. All right, now I'm using the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation with the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I did put a little bit of the Fiance London Dewy Skin on too. And I'm using the, I'm gonna be using the Ordinary Concealer because I'm trying to use some stuff up before I buy stuff. Because that's the thing also, people are constantly just like, at least, okay, so I'm just talking about YouTube and like social media, but it's all about like buying, and I don't like that. Like, why can't we use what we have? And you see people having all these foundations and concealers and products, especially cream products, like they go bad faster. But like, it's like new products just they trump the older products when they're perfectly fine. Like, I don't understand also all these neutral palettes coming out. First of all, you probably already have those shades 100 times over. I'm exaggerating, maybe, for some people, but you don't need these. Like, okay, you want to try a new formula, fine, but like, why can't we just, it's not, I don't think it's necessary. I just don't. Like, because then again, it's just gonna sit there. Like, you're not gonna use it all the way. You're gonna go to your favorite products, and then the other stuff that you liked, like, the grass is not always greener. Like, why is this mentality going on where it's like, again, it's like people are posting for a video. I get that, like, this is like your livelihood, but then I also don't get that because you're promoting just buy. Like, when I see product, I'm not saying I'm not like, ooh, shiny, but like, I take a step back instead of being like, oh, add to cart immediately right now. Like, because again, like, you know, some of these products, they're not my favorite, but I want to use them up because maybe they're not my favorite, but like trying to find like the perfect product always is just like a never ending battle. And then also when you do find that perfect product, people are still gonna be like, okay, well, either all the products that I've tried to find that perfect product, like what happens to those? And then also once you find it, people are like, oh, well, maybe there's another perfect one. Maybe there's something actually better than this one. Like maybe this one's not as perfect as I thought it was. Like, do you do that with other things too, where you're like, oh, well, my husband, there must be a more perfect spouse out there, a more perfect partner, a more perfect kid or whatever. Like, I would hope not. But I don't know, like, I don't like that mentality where it's like everything. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm definitely trying to work on myself where I'm not like, oop, add to Amazon, oop, add to this, oop, because I mean, there's always gonna be things that you want, but do you need them? No. So I'm gonna work on that, and I'm always working on that. Like, we're all always works in progress, everybody. So just because I'm saying me, I don't know. I feel like I don't fit in on here. Like, I post what I want to post, and I buy what I the word need or want. I don't buy a lot. Like, you know, I also, like, I work full time, so getting content out super fast. Like this palette, for example, I don't get this in PR. I bought this, but I don't just, like, you know, I don't work from home anymore. And even when I did, like, I was working. So it's a lot of pressure, but it's also kind of frustrating when you don't get the views that you want or the watch time that you want for longer videos. Like, I don't really know what people want. I want to focus more on, like, honestly, I'm not a beauty guru. Like, I'll enjoy makeup and I always will, but I don't know. It's like I've been trying different things too, where it's like I don't really know what people want to see from me, if they want to see stuff from me. Shorter form content is definitely easier to do because you're not, like, when I, you know, do a video, I have to watch it back. That takes time. I have to film it. That takes time. Do research for stuff. Sometimes that takes time. Using some bronzer. I did the, let's see, I used the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Don't really know if it blurs, like, but I'm gonna keep it until I use it up. And then I'm using some Persona bronzer. Getting my venting out. I don't know, like, how this is gonna, I don't know if this video is gonna do. Probably not very good, but I'm just, you know, posting what I want to post, and I'm venting about what I want to vent, because this is my channel and I can post what I want to post. So I'm listening to the whole Jaclyn situation from Jen Loves Reviews, or Jen Loves Makeup, or Jen's Reviews, and it's just ridiculous to me. Like, so first of all, okay, you should always have a contract. Like, that's just, like, a obvious. Second of all, like, woe is me. Like, you have all these deals, but it's just too hard. Oh my god, with my horrible life, let me also gaslight people and basically do half proofs. Like, it's really annoying, okay? Like, people that actually are trying, and she just complains. And yeah, she doesn't say anything about Caitlyn. Like, she completely doesn't even say her name, because it's just, like, you know, beneath her. Like, these people who, they're just making so much money, and that's why they say, like, money doesn't buy you happiness. Like, I watch Peter Mon talk about Jaclyn all the time. And some of these creators that, like, they just don't understand, like, the hate. Like, they don't get it. They think, like, oh, everybody's gonna love me. Everyone's gonna love me. It's like, they just, I don't know. It's like, it's not the same anymore to create content, but she doesn't even always create content. She doesn't do her affiliates correctly. She doesn't do a lot of stuff correctly, but people still love her. Doesn't matter. Like, her products are always the best of. Like, I don't know. This kind of stuff, like, really irritates me because, again, it's like, you know, they can get views for posting a picture of them picking their nose. Like, seriously. All of the drama, she just doesn't, it's like she gets, but she doesn't get. And she doesn't really seem happy, which I don't really know if she is or she isn't. Like, I don't like saying that. Like, I have a tattoo that says only you can make yourself happy. But, I don't know. Creating content can be kind of, like, hard on yourself, at least for me. So I'm trying to, like, just create what I want. Alright, I'm gonna use the shade Ghost Town, which is like this light grungy kind of green. I'm really liking this palette. How do you, if you work from outside the house and you have kids, like, when do you film? Seriously, I have a 5-year-old and almost 3-year-old. How? Because I always feel really bad. Like, I don't like filming at night because I feel like I'm, like, all over the place. During the day, it's just crazy. And I work. So, on the weekends, it's crazy. How do people do this? Seriously. I know. A little bit of Bandit Queen. I did that on my other side a little bit. Not a lot, but. Inner corner, I'm going to take the shade. I'm going to do Tombstone. I haven't used that yet. I don't really like this brush I'm using, but I can't find my other brush. This is real life over here. I need a little bit more, like, brightness. Take shade Gold Rush. I used my lip oil from Liba Glow. It's the clear one. So nice. And then mascara, I'm actually trying out the Polite Society for the second time or third time. It's the Greatest Lashes of All Time mascara. And I mean, like, it did not flake yesterday, but yeah, that is my look today. Thank you for listening. If you lasted this long, enjoyed this video, or you want to see more of me just rambling, because I do that on like a daily basis just on my camera, let me know, and put a comment down below. Subscribe and give this video a like. It does actually help people. Like, people aren't just saying that, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.